Aaron Dean is the only Tarrant County officer to go on trial for murder while on duty. He shot and killed Atatiana-Jefferson on October 12, 2019, in her own home.
Put your hands up! Show me your hands!
I'm devastated.
He and his partner were responding to a non-emergency call to Jefferson's home.
And they go,
James Smith, her neighbor,
open the gate,
had called a non-emergency number. He asked that someone check on the home because the door was open in the early morning hours. Around 2:30, Dean and his partner arrived. Atatiana was killed minutes later.
People say, well, James, it's not your fault. You're not your fault. But I made a call. I made the call because I thought that they were going to do what I called them to do, check on my neighbor. And they didn't do that.
The officer did not announce that he was a police officer prior to shooting. What the officer observed and why he did not announce police will be addressed as the investigation continues.
At the time of the shooting, Dean had been a Fort Worth officer for only 18 months, but had been a Tarrant County resident much longer. He grew up in Arlington, one of 6 children. He and several of his siblings attended UT Arlington. His parents still call the city home. But not much is known about Dean's family life. He's not married, and none of his family members have spoken publicly since the shooting.
Put your hands up!
Fort Worth police released Dean's personnel file after the shooting, shedding some light on his life prior to 2019. It shows that 2 supervisors during his training were concerned about Dean getting tunnel vision and not observing everything around him. One of them wrote, "He will be so engrossed with what he's doing, he gets tunnel vision and will not hear what's being instructed." The department also released video of his job interview where he was asked this.
Will you be able to kill somebody if you have to?
No problem.
Dean had applied to be an officer in Fort Worth once before in 2015, but withdrew.
I did not feel that I was up to the standards.
Aaron Dean.
He was working as an engineer when he decided to apply again a couple of years later. On that application and in his interview, he said that while he was a student at UT Arlington in 2004, he was given a citation by Arlington police after he touched a female student's breast while in the library and then asked she not report it to police.
I was in a very conservative church at the time, worried about tarring and feathering and all that.
Fort Worth police said in a statement they weighed the assault charge when deciding to hire him. It was given significant scrutiny during the hiring process. He also had 2 run-ins with police in 2005 involving an airsoft pistol he carried on his hip that made one restaurant customer nervous. Dean wrote, "An officer responded and gave me a stern warning for my recklessness and disturbance of everyone's day." Fort Worth police moved forward with hiring Dean in April 2018. By October 2019, he was charged with murder for killing Atatiana as she played video games with her nephew.
Black Lives Matter!
Her death sparked outrage and protests across the city.
I'm here to let you know your city is hurting.
It prompted apologies from Fort Worth police and the former chief.
I realize that no action we take can replace the loss suffered here. I'm deeply sorry for what occurred.
Dean shot within 2 seconds after seeing Atatiana come to the window to see who was outside. At the time, he said he felt an imminent threat. In his job interview, he was asked if there was a time to fight.
If there's an imminent threat that I think it is necessary to defend myself, then that is absolutely the time to do so.
In Fort Worth, I'm Rebecca Lopez.